I wasn't planning on coming live, but it's only one too many times that you're going to say some shit. And I'm not going to pull the fuck up. Chase, I'm not going to be long. I don't even need a motherfucking audience. Let me tell y'all something about this raggedy ass bitch that did not know my son. And I said I wasn't going to do this. But this hoe likes to get on here and lie, right? The reason why Bryson is in motherfucking school struggling ain't nothing about no separation anxiety, no separation issues. This hoe raised these people in the jungle. He ain't missing that motherfucking she shed, that piss shack, that old nasty ass termite infested foundation. This nigga is struggling and on their way to unalive his motherfucking black stupid looking ass is because he can't motherfucking keep up. He can't keep up with the lecture. I'm sorry, y'all. I see y'all coming in, but I just came on here to cuss this broad out loud. I just pulled up to cuss this bitch out because she's so motherfucking mad. She's so mad because the truth hurt this old dilapidated ass bitch. That boy Bryson was ready to unalive himself because his sorry ass mammy, because this bitch can't tell you one thing for a fact about Myron. She can't tell you one motherfucking thing about Myron. Myron had what? A brand new motherfucking car when he left this earth. His own brand new car. And I'm going to find pictures of it. What happened? What happened? We got this old raggedy ass bitch want to get on here because my Janae Live done hurt this whole feelings. She want to say this old dilapidated nigga got her in a piss poor ass, rat infested ass barn. Took money and bought him a car. No, let me tell y'all something for the Bush watchers. Her people that ran over here, this bitch took that scamming money that she just pulled on the whole left side because it didn't touch us. She knew we was too smart to fall for some okie doke bullshit like she had her people fall for, right? She took the scamming money, the panhandle. She's talking about my son panhandle. Bitch, my son had a lucrative business. Lucrative. Sanford and Son where, bitch? It brought him thousands of dollars a day. Everybody can use somebody to clean out their garage and take extra trash to the dump. He was smart. I applauded him daily. And it didn't take no motherfucking YouTube check. A YouTube check for my babies to have motherfucking money from their mama. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my settings. 1 minute, guys. Because I want to make sure I don't lose y'all. Baby, this bitch, listen, it's almost at the point, let's just, what you ready to do, bitch? That's the point I'm at. That's the point I'm at. Let me see, hold on, y'all, hold on. Okay, why didn't my thing turn on? Hold on, let's see if it comes now. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm just like, when you want to cuss somebody out, let me pull up to YouTube, right? My daughter did an amazing lie because we seen this bitch lie about a nigga that got you living in the forest, living in the woods, in the motherfucking jungle, bitch. Ain't just cashed out at some used car lots. Used like that car will have transmission problems soon. Transmission engine something because it looked like a whole motherfucking bucket to me. See, I'm not taking my babies, treating them to a bucket. See, I'm gonna get BMWs delivered, bitch. We're not the same. And you say I'll never win, bitch. I win in real life. I win every motherfucking day, bitch. I feel a sense of accomplishment every day, and I don't got no big old dilapidated ass nigga on my tail asking me, can he get my YouTube check, bitch? You gamble-holic, you piss poor excuse ass mammy. I guess this bitch then went got her fix, right? She got her fix tonight, y'all crackhead bitch. Dope smoking hoe. Only a dope fiend live. And my mother had an addiction, but my mother was clean. You couldn't melt my mama and pour her in them disgusting living conditions. And all of a sudden, this raggedy ass nigga went and treated your son, but he couldn't give your kids a decent place to live. Like, make that make sense. Fuck the car. Give me the house. Fuck the car. Give me a motherfucking house. But Bryson Hey, Black Remy Ma, I see y'all. She's the devil, not going to pay out nothing. Them supporters about to get ready to hear another sad lie. Thirsty? Let me pin you, boo. They about to cash out, right? But they waking the fuck up. I got people in my motherfucking inbox right now talking about Roz. I've been felt like she was up to no good. Come on back over. Come on back to the winning squad. You're welcome. You are motherfucking welcome. Come on. Because y'all see this hoe for her real colors. She'll never show you where she stay. That bitch will never run a report card. Bryson is in school motherfucking struggling. And let me tell y'all why. Sorry, Chase. Little dude looks depressed. Yes, he do. And yes, he is. He covered his face. He like, bitch, get your ugly ass up out my face. You didn't do this for me. You did this for you too. Then you want to lie and say that Patches did something when we see this nigga got us living in a motherfucking barn. Make the shit make sense. See, I like shit to make sense, right? But anyway, Bryson is in school struggling. This piss poor excuse ass mammy that can't go put her name on no lease. She can't go get an adequate, sufficient home to raise her little motherfucking ugly ass, dilapidated ass children. And then go look at her daughter's video for her birthday. That bitch don't even have a couch. Look like she went to the motherfucking thrift store and got some chairs. Like, bitch, you didn't teach your daughter that when she moves in a motherfucking apartment, she needs the necessities. A couch, a cup, a bowl, a fork, bitch. Because I took screenshots, bitch. Can we see your daughter household? You failed ass, raggedy ass, don't feed ass, drug addicted, worms in your ass, infested ass, bitch. Can we see anything that you have other than your motherfucking big mouth word, hoe? Because we don't believe you. Don't feed ass, bitch. And I don't have to monetize this shit. Listen. Can't trust nobody that's been over there. Kick rocks with your bare feet, bitch. You can't stand next to me, bitch. I've been one. I'm not even racing with you, bitch. You lost a long time ago. You lost after number 10 eviction, bitch. Now, we want to see some proof. Bryson is in school struggling. This is what I'm finna tell y'all. Bryson is in motherfucking school struggling because this bitch can't get no adequate address. So she raised her kids in the backwoods of motherfucking Texas. The population of 900. The level of testing at Franklin is very low. Low to the motherfucking flow. So now you're at a prestige college. That little boy can't keep up. If his grades don't match, he's gonna be willing to unalive himself because he's not. If football don't get it, it's over for him. She should have just let him go into the military. College not easy as they try to make it seem. Bryson is struggling. Day, if you guys didn't have that caboose in nice high schools with high level of learning, big population, big standard SATs, all that shit, and then I took you and threw you in UCLA, UC Berkeley, all these good prestigious colleges, you would be motherfucking lost. But see, I moved in a home, in a community where taxes were high on homes. They poured into the educational system. They get ready to have these kids become motherfucking winners. This is why Bryson is struggling. This is why her old ugly ass nigga bitch ass daughter then dropped the fuck out. Drop the whole fuck out. I want to see them finish. Tell that bitch to report, put up one motherfucking report card. That letter that little boy wrote was 2 weeks ago, bitch. That card didn't fix what the fuck he going through with your stupid ass, with your dilapidated ass. But you want to come on here and act like, oh, it's a car. Bitch, if a car is keeping him from unaliving himself, listen, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. If he's not getting good grades, he's not going to be able to do sports. Indigo, let me come up. He's not going to be able to do sports. It will all show soon. And that's what I'm saying. But we gonna remember today. We gonna remember today's date, the 21st of motherfucking February. I'm stamping this shit. A year from motherfucking now, we gonna all come back and say, I told you. Roz knew exactly what the fuck she was talking about. She cheated those kids because of her own choices, her own decisions to keep getting put out. Talking about it's been hard times. No, bitch, hard life. Those kids got evicted, and Chase proved that earlier, from multiple addresses. And you don't think they have to pack their shit up? Y'all go look at her daughters. Shameless plug, the Quinn family. That little girl ain't got a couch to plant her ass on. Not a much. She got bar stools and chairs from the motherfucking Goodwill. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, why didn't you go get your daughter some decent motherfucking furniture? I'm waiting because you talking about all the wrong shit. You're talking about all the wrong shit. My daughters come on here and have educated, teachable conversations. All this bitch could do, why couldn't Patches buy a helmet? Patches ain't buying shit. Nothing to think with. Patches is getting, listen, if this hoe want to give this motherfucker credit, go off, sis. I don't give a, I'm just pointing out the obvious. Very true. If the grades are not passing, no sports. Yes, Frankie May. yes. Rob's going in. Go get her. Because this whole, listen, the few times that you see my son come into my camera, Myron, because Juju ain't stopping at this camera. Juju don't want to get be bothered, and I can say that, right? I know my motherfucking kids. This hoe tries to force Bryson in front of a motherfucking camera because she's ashamed, she's embarrassed, and she's deflecting like a motherfucker, right? But anyway, let me see. Patches came by a patch. He showed the fuck came. There is furniture in the Bella. Hey, ooh, Tiffany. Is that what a furniture is? Because the show ain't in that motherfucking apartment. Go to hell, living freely. Ooh, go to hell with gasoline draws on. Very true. If the grades, yes, Frankie May. Right. Be having you so mad. Just tap out, yuck mouse. You're losing. Living freely. This hoe wanna make herself believe that she's beating me at something. Bitch, I beat you when I was 18. I beat you when I knew how to sit my babies down at a clean kitchen and make sure that they had clean sheets and a comfortable bed with their TV and their remote and their cable and all the necessities so they could just relax, right? I beat you, bitch, when going to get my babies a pair of tennis shoes was important to me, bitch. I beat you when my son didn't have to walk around in shorts every motherfucking day. Them kids walk around in shorts every motherfucking day because they probably don't even invest in clothes. Pill to post ass bitch. She's a pill to post asshole. And listen, she's so ashamed. She would never come on here and turn that motherfucking camera on. Show us where them kids sleep. Show us they motherfucking grades. We listen, Davion, when the semester's over, let me know. Cause bitch, show some grades. Oh, it's this lying bitch. She lives in a motherfucking fantasy. And this is how I know this hoe is on dope. Because she got a strong motherfucking mental illness. This hoe roll like the Brady Bunch. Oh, it's separation anxiety. Girl, he ain't missing you, bitch. He's struggling. He's struggling. You so scared to call a motherfucking thing a thing, bitch. I'ma say it. I'ma say it, you big black wildebeest, bald head bitch, can't even come in the camera. Rusty ass hands, fucked up ass windshield. She want us to convince us that she's on top of her shit. How many of us run around here, drive around here with busted motherfucking windshields? When you can write your name in her motherfucking dashboard. Who does that? A tacky bitch named Sharita. A tacky bitch that has no motherfucking style, no motherfucking poise about who the fuck she is. A real raggly hoe. Yeah, I can write my name, bitch, in your dashboard. That's nasty. That's nasty, bitch. That's some nasty shit, right? And you would let me tell. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. When y'all see Mac Myron, he come in the camera and say, "Hey y'all, that was my kind baby, right? Hey y'all, him and they have similar traits, right? My two middle." My youngest and oldest, they not playing. They, they'll say hi when the fuck they want to, right? But my Myron, he stuck his head in this camera all the time. He was so proud. John, what kind of car was that Myron had just bought before he got killed? What kind of car was that Myron bought before he got killed? It was brand new, right? He bought it for himself, right? That white truck is his pickup truck, right? His work truck. See, this bitch can tell y'all all this shit, but it's no facts. It's all fiction. All facts, no fiction. Listen, y'all. It's crazy. Let me see. Does she have a crib? Girl, she got a motherfucking bassinet. That girl, listen. Go look at the Quan's family. That little girl is pissed poor. Her mammy ain't taught her shit. Not a motherfucking thing. She's so jealous. And I'm going to use that motherfucking word, although I don't like it. She's so upset because my daughters represent me motherfucking well. When I tell y'all my daughter cook out of a pot that costs $400 motherfucking dollars, although I don't buy that type of shit. I can say this about my motherfucking offspring, right? I can say Davion got her ass up and went to the grocery store the other day and cooking, doing her own thug easy, finding her way, and I'm learning how to allow her to do so because I'm that mother bear. I will hold my kids close to my chest forever. They have to make me let them go. But my house is so motherfucking comfortable. And then she want to keep calling John a motherfucking caretaker. John, it's always me and Jay Jonah. Joel is off work, and y'all know when he's off work, he go do his own thug easy, right? Are you a caretaker of mine? No. Who are you to me? I'm your godson. How long have you been in my life? 12, 13 years. Exactly. This hoe want to say you're a caretaker. She making shit. It's like, girl, can you prove John is my family. I've been with John since he was 5 years old. She miss you, Ross. Fuck that bitch. That bitch is gonna go to her glory. I will never. I regret talking to this bitch. This bitch didn't match well with who the fuck I represent myself at. So that begging, disgusting ass, lying ass bitch have to get the fuck away from me. I don't carry around trash. That's a heavy load to motherfucking carry, right? I throw the trash the fuck away. Hey, talk it up with Angela. Oh, that got to be, let me see, Ludacris. Let me see. Hold on. What you Ludacris? I love those cement. Oh, that got to be, what is it called? Lacris. I love those ceramic pots. If that's it, yes, it is. It's a heavy ass pot that costs $400. It can go in the oven, on top of the oven. The pot can do all type of things, but I don't buy that type of stuff because raising 4 kids, being a single mom, I knew how to bargain, right? I knew how to feed my children off $10 if I had to. If I had $10, they had a gourmet meal, and they didn't know no difference. They didn't know no difference. So I still carry that through this day, right? Roz, we know better. Say it again. I know y'all do. I just want to cuss this bitch out loud. That child was embarrassed. She told him to show his face in anger. AR girl. He like, would you stop? Would you get your retarded, stupid ass away from me, lying to these people when everybody on YouTube know that you scammed everybody and you got your little YouTube couple of $1,000 and you came and put down money on a car? I'm sure they're paying a car note on that used motherfucking car because it ain't brand new. It's a Dutch oven. There you go. Davion, drop in the chat where Majane bought that $400 pot because I would never. He's sick of her. Sick of that bitch. Keep a Band-Aid over suicide. Put a Band-Aid on ending it all. Let's go buy him a car. Let's go get some waters. Let's take slow ass Bobby with us. Like, bitch, you're a fake and a fraud. Because if my baby wrote some shit like that, the last place I'm gonna come do is try to show it to y'all. The first place I'm gonna do is go tap into what the fuck my son got going on. But see, Bryson, and it's all gonna come out, you guys. It's all gonna come out. It's Lee. Let me see, Lee Cutty. I can't say that, girl. Lee Cutty. Okay, talking up with Angela. Davion's gonna drop it in the chat what it is, you guys. But it was $400. Let me see. If it's separation anxiety, then she wouldn't have. Let me see. Have made him delete. Say it again. She said, take it down. You're making me look bad. Everything about her. Bitch, you look bad because you are so insecure that you can't come on your camera. You look bad because everybody in the YouTube streets in this sector, we have seen your living conditions. You look bad, bitch, because you got a grandbaby and your daughter is looking to be adopted by another woman. See, any of my kids pull up and call another woman mama, I'm going to take offense because I've done the work. I've done the work. He wasn't happy. He's not happy because he's failing in school. If he don't get his girlfriend or somebody to help him, see, they can help him with the assignments, but they can't help him on those tests, right? So she raised him in Franklin because she's lax. she's struggling. She can't go get a lease. She raised him in a very low producing, school. So now she wants him to be successful at Baylor. It's not going to happen. It's not. They need to get that boy a tutor. He probably needs to be in some special day classes if they offer that at Baylor. That's the only way that he's going to be successful. He probably don't have nobody to talk to about struggling. She'll never show those grades. And I'm going to do 10 more minutes because I was in the middle of something, y'all. But she'll never show those grades. She'll never show that house. We all see with our own two eyes she failed her motherfucking kids. We see the daughter live in a shack that's empty. Empty. It looked like it stank. We know that Bryson is at Baylor University struggling because she didn't prepare him throughout his childhood to get to that level. See, football got him there. Not academics. Football got him there. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Abundantly blessed. Exactly. Let me see what y'all said. Because y'all, let me see. BYB, your son is miserable. Get him some help, lunatic. Say it again. Hey, ex granny. Rosin, do like her. Lele doing Bubby Johnson. That's what is going to take. Let that man with the black robe and hang this sugar honey iced tea. Wandra, listen. I got some things going on. Somebody just sent me something. She's been under investigation. She don't even know it, right? She don't even know it, but she can keep on, right? But I wanted to basically get on here, you guys, and state the facts. State the obvious. Hey, 777, I welcome you, baby. Listen, I wanted to state the facts. Bryson is struggling in school. Those kids, she would never, ever, ever show us anything successful. I don't believe that Kaylia is going to finish because now she has to do adequate childcare. She has to have her time in order. She has to have a lot of stuff leading up because I know how difficult it was for my daughter in college and law school with the child, right? And this bitch says that something is wrong with my daughter's wound. My daughter is abstinence from sex, and this is why she has not brought in another baby into this world. But baby, ain't no problems there, honey, just very selective. And she still got 10 plus years to become a mom if she wanted to. There's nothing wrong with my daughter's wound, but you need to go get Kylie checked out because she fucked the nigga after knowing him for 3 months, and she's probably walking around with all type of shit going in her twat that she don't even know what it is. She probably so used to her twat stinking that she probably don't even know that she detected a problem. See, she's been using the bathroom behind her stinking ass mama, so she probably think that the smell is normal. I could bet $1 million on it, y'all. I could bet $1 million on it, y'all. But guess what? I bet you my daughters are very in tune to their body. I bet you they know that it ain't supposed to be not a smell, baby. I bet they know that, bitch. I bet you we have hard motherfucking conversations. I know if my daughter had to be in her apartment over a few months and she didn't go buy a couch, bitch, I bet you I'll pull up with one. Bitch, I bet y'all won't have my babies living incomplete environment. Incomplete, but they so used to that shit, right? They so used to that shit, right? And this is stuff that I could prove. I can prove. One thing I'll never be is embarrassment to my kids or family. Let me pin you abundantly blessed. Not at all. Not at all. My babies pull up and stand next to me proudly. Proudly because they mama winning in real motherfucking life. My house smells like pine sol. I was disinfecting my bathrooms. Disinfecting my bathrooms just because I've been back from vacation and it's time. This bitch don't know nothing about that. My babies are proud of me, bitch. Yo, kids, them kids was typing in the chat, good morning. They don't even want to talk around this bitch. Her whole energy is suffocating around them motherfucking kids. They can't motherfucking breathe around this bitch. Around this raggedy ass bitch that got a group of people that give her support only because they like to hear this bitch unraveling. The other day when Majane got off her live, y'all, in that bitch voice, I thought that hoe was finna stroke out or have a heart attack any given second. She was so upset about Kylie and how we proved the dynamics of her fucking spree. How she didn't even shake that nigga hand before she already let him put that penis inside her vagina. She didn't even know the nigga before she had that penis betwixt her thighs. Sure did. And I don't give a fuck. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got that old lady over there with all the layers of teeth. I don't fuck with that bitch. I don't talk to this bitch. I don't respond to that bitch, right? They want to take something and make my daughter between her legs dark and try to say, oh, that's her. Her legs is open. I don't listen. My baby is brown skinned even betwixt her motherfucking thighs, bitch. So y'all can keep on. I told my daughter, ignore that old miserable Donkey Kong looking ass bitch because I don't deal with them. It's a few bitches you ain't gonna never hear me talk about. The morphodite, I don't give a fuck what them bitches got to say. They can talk about me every motherfucking day and I pay them bitches dust. I don't give a fuck because I don't respect them hoes to even respond. I don't respect this bitch, but this bitch grind my gears because she say shit as if this hoe know me. I regret having a 2-minute conversation with this retarded person, right? Because I let this hoe get too close to me. So people take what she got to say as if she knows some shit, right? This bitch don't know no more than what them stupid ass bitches know. And I'm sitting back waiting on this bitch to get ran the fuck up out of here, right? I'm waiting patiently. And that's the only reason why I pulled the fuck up. You talk about my motherfucking son. My son runs circles around you, bitch. I bet you Myron ain't. He'll be like, Mama, I'm not going to that nasty ass place. I don't give a fuck what they offer me. My son wouldn't even pick up trash in a disgusting environment because he didn't like motherfucking maggots and worms and shit either. Very finicky. He might have hauled trash, but he wasn't going through nobody's shit. You have to have that shit bagged up and ready to go. Or it had to be big furniture that he can move. But if your house was motherfucking dirty, you wasn't getting Mac Myron up in that motherfucker. And let me tell y'all something else. All these motherfuckers that ran with the notion that my son was in a gang. That's just because these people say it, it doesn't make it proof. What my son did is identify with that hip shit, that cool crowd. He identified with that. So he looked the part. He looked the part, but he ain't never got gang banged. He ain't never gangbanged, and he lost his life doing what big brothers motherfucking do, going to check on his little brother and going to make sure he was good out of his motherfucking bed in his motherfucking pajamas, bitch. And let me say this. When I got to that motherfucking scene, bitch, it wasn't no way. If anybody has ever been to a crime scene, you know it's about 50 police telling you that you can't go beyond those yellow motherfucking tapes. And I could cuss and yell and fall the fuck out, right? Like I was doing that night. But nothing I did made them people allow me to go over there and touch my motherfucking son, bitch. Let me let you know that, hoe. I would have went and got my son. Let me see it, bitch. And one day, with everything in me, that bitch is gonna walk in the motherfucking shoes, bitch. So when you be there to identify your motherfucking son, bitch, Father God, forgive me. Because I don't wish that on nobody. I'm not even gonna let her make me go there. But for anybody that's ever been at a crime scene, because I can't bring myself, although I'm pissed the fuck off, that this bitch won't just move the fuck around, right? If you're mad about what Majane had to say because she said it so intelligently and it stung you, bitch, say that. But I'm not even going to say what I was going to say because I don't wish no mother, not even this disgusting ass bitch, to ever have to go through what I've been through because I'm not built like that, right? But for anybody that know anybody about a crime scene, you could fight the motherfucking police and you still are not going to be able to make it over there when you have a deceased loved one on that ground. So all that shit that she said, that's how gutter she is. I'm not going to do it. Because if I could have got to my baby and checked his pulse and looked at him and made sure that he was all the way gone, that's what I would have done. What motherfucking mother wouldn't, right? But anyway, she showed going through it if she don't watch her steps, honey. I keep trying to move out of God's way. Lord, keep Roz's mind, spirit, and heart in the name. Let me see where you go, baby, because I need that prayer. I was almost going to go against myself. Always me. Lord, keep Roz's mind, spirit, and heart, and name Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Thank you, baby. Let me ping you. Pray for me, y'all, because I know me. I am a woman of standard, substance. And just because I get so mad, I still don't want to see this bitch go through what I had to go through. Thank you, Virtual T, for the $100 super sticker. We already know, Ross. Thank you, baby. Because I'm like, thank you, Virtual T. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, y'all. When I hear some of the foolishness come out of these people's mouth and these foolish people sit in the audience in agreement, I'm like, well, goddamn. I didn't even put the baby picture on my post, although I did allow my daughter to because I could tell my daughter not to, but I felt like being low. See, I try to steer clear, but this bitch will not let the situation die down, right? Majane gave a lesson. She gave a simple lesson today, you guys, and it made a lot of sense because I saw through the bullshit as well. I saw that Sharita had lied. I see that Patches is over there. He's getting and I don't know, maybe she get her money and give it all to him because he's housing her. And maybe she don't care the conditions of the housing. But I would have thought, me, myself, you guys, I would have took my YouTube check if it was a few $1,000s and I would have been somewhere trying to get me and my baby suitable, clean environment to live in, and I would have just been broke, but I would have had 4 walls and a decent roof to reside in, right? But see, she's not thinking like that. She's over there giving this man Patches, which we know he's not on here, and I could say it with 1,000% certainty that Patches, Renee McGee, is on Social Security, you guys. He has not worked in many, many years, and let me explain this to you guys about Skater, Dwayne. Dwayne, I put the car in my name. Dwayne had the $2,500 down payment on the Dodge Challenger. She can say otherwise, but I knew the guy that we bought it from. He can pull up and clarify that for me, right? If he remembered that transaction. They can say I bought him in a car. That's a motherfucking lie. Dwayne worked for Caltrans. Caltrans is a nice job, you guys. A nice job. They get good benefits. It's for the city of Richmond. He had an amazing job. He had an amazing job when I got with him and his own house in Concord, California. He paid rent. He bought groceries. He did everything. But when Dwayne started getting sick, he started switching up what he was able to do. I noticed a switch in him in our last year of being together. I separated myself because he stopped being the man that I fell in love with, that I was attracted to, right? So we went our separate ways. And I don't know what Dwayne is doing today, because when I walk away from situations, if you don't keep up with me, I'm damn sure not keeping up with you. So you guys see me with around, Big Myron and Woody and Paris. That's because those are my friends and they call me, right? Me and Paris, we work really close together to give Joel a lot of love and support. Joel have two beautiful homes, his own room, own space in both of our rooms. He is my suburb kid, right? They've doxed Paris. They know that he's a business owner. I have a great deal of support around me, you guys. I do. And everybody was there to be with me when I had to lay my baby to rest. Everybody that meant something to me. They say, I don't know who my children's fathers are. Just because they say it, don't make it true, you guys. My children have a dad. Big Mom dropped the ball with his kids. He's still in that fast life, you guys. So when Majane say, I know who my mom is, she know who the fuck has been there. But I always tell Majane, it's not a time that I pick up the phone because Majane won't reach out. My daughter is strict. If you don't reach out to her, she won't talk to you. And we'll have this conversation with her, right? Because Majane, I reach out to Big Myron about my grandkids and their needs way more than Majane will, right? Faye Kelly say, Raj, you are so right. When I heard her say that about not hugging him, I said she must not have been to a crime scene. The police will put you in the police car if you don't listen. Honey, two police officers. And I ain't gonna tell y'all we was out there running up on the Hispanic people that was on the scene. I ain't gonna tell y'all that Nene mom, Antoinette, my mother-in-law, my kids' other grandmama, snatched the Mexican lady by the top of her head and slung that bitch. Them police was trying to contain us. It was chaotic that night. It was chaotic. I thank God nobody went to jail that night because we was pissed. We was pissed. Oakley and Brentwood police had to come up there because it was finna be a whole motherfucking riot. My understanding was zero that night. But I don't come on here and talk about that because I have gained my composure, right? I have choose to heal, right? I know about God, Almighty God, and my daughter is teaching me about certain things that I believe her. So I'm so happy because I feel like I want to know that my son is living on, right? Did BYB delete her video that she was crying on? I missed it. If she didn't, it should be up there today because they had that bitch crying, crying. Lakeith, thank you, baby, for the prayer hands, you guys. That's why they didn't post Paris because he's accomplished things they would never. Yes, Tyrese, they pick and choose. They pick and choose. Paris has a beautiful $1 million home in a very nice community that he's been in for over 20, all of Joel's life. All of Joel's life. When I sent Joel for his daddy to take over because Joel was getting in trouble in school, at 10 years old, Joel went into one suburb to another. Joel is my only kid that don't really know that Parkchester Village exists. See, Myron and Majin and Davion, they remember those days, right? And Parkchester wasn't a project. It was a little community that was, very dangerous because there was a lot of drugs and guns and hanging out. And it was this hood. But I grew to love everybody in that hood, right? I'm thankful that I was able to elevate because one thing we know this rat face bitch don't know nothing about is elevation. She don't know nothing about elevating, and this is why she want to go put a band-aid on her son. She should have took that money and went and got her son some additional support in school so that he won't feel so behind, so he won't be so lost in his studies, so he won't be banging his head against the wall because he know what he's risking because his piss poor excuse ass mammy have to raise them in the outskirts of Texas where the little hillbilly schools didn't teach him shit. Not a motherfucking thing, right? That's the truth. She say, oh, my daughter was the valedictorian. Bitch, it's 10 people there. It's 10 people there. Day has it. Okay, Day, you got the video. Share that shit. Her attack on Roz have nothing to do with Roz, but everything to do with herself. Something is truly off with that bitch. Say it again. Say it again. It's all about her. But she gets so low, calling my granddaughter bitches. If she was anywhere in close proximity, I bet y'all $1,000 that that bitch wouldn't let them words roll off her tongue in my motherfucking face, y'all. I bet she wouldn't. She wouldn't say half the shit if she was in close proximities to any me or my motherfucking daughters. And I'm not saying we're the baddest, but ain't nobody gonna allow disrespect. Bitch, you gonna have to show us. You gonna have to show us. And this is what I'm saying too. All these people live, long live Mac Myron. Thank you, Toy Great, because he's living, baby. Roz, let me see what you said, baby, because I'm not even in these comments, and y'all know that's odd, but this was very sporadic. She called my grandbaby one too many bitches and lied on my motherfucking children. Thomasina say, Roz, you know these stinks listening to twisting your words. I don't fuck them bitches. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Fuck them, Thomasino. Fuck them. Because the old lady that's going back and forth with Davion, AJ Jonah, take this bag right here that I got and put it in the laundry room so I can get them towels sorted, baby. I was gonna do it, but it was heavy. I got it right there. Sorry, y'all. This old lady, hey Sony Day. Let me see. Heck, the athlete department may offer tutoring service if he let me see, reach out. It's probably free. Yes, Sony Day, but that's what she needs to instruct him to do so. Because that boy is over there struggling. He's struggling educational wise, right? It's a struggle for Bryson right now. This is why Bobby ain't doing shit no more. She say, engineer, I don't believe her. Bitch, put up one report card. You can have my whole YouTube check, bitch. One report card, ho. And don't let your partner doctor that shit up. We need it straight off the press, ho. But we can't trust nothing she did because this is the same bitch that walked around and act like she was Brit, changed up the cash app, did all that manipulation on her own people that support her just to get a few extra dollars. This hoe is scarcity, right? I was about to tell y'all something else. Let me see. Oh, this is what I was about to say. The old lady with all the rows of teeth, right? That y'all never, you guys are my witness. I don't pay this bitch no attention. And she does content about me every single day, right? She is going back and forth with my 26-year-old daughter. I spoke with Davion today and said, baby, she ain't nothing. Ignore this hoe. We finna ignore these people. Don't go back for her. If you guys want to critique the personality traits of Barnyard Betty, go ahead. You know, get that bitch a run for her money. It's okay. But leave them other people alone because they're just not even important. I don't respect any of them bitches enough to have a conversation. But what they try to do is say, they get so mad when somebody hit back. See, this bitch been hitting me in the back of my head for a long time. Every live that she come on, it's about chopping it up with Roz, right? I've been ignoring her. So now she want to act like she's so upset that Davion has something to say. It don't work that way. These hoes, if you don't mention me, I damn sure not gonna mention you. I got a bitch, I mentioned a state, and I said Alabama, right? It's a bitch on here tagging me in videos. She wants me to be talking about her. I wasn't talking about her. I was not talking about her. But if I want to ever pull this bitch to the class or pull her up to the front of the class, I'm going to get this bitch information and post a picture of her because sometimes we all need to know who we're talking to, right? I don't trust talking to people, addressing people behind the screens. So if it's not about a lawsuit, bitch, it's about me knowing exactly how you look, exactly who you are. If I wanted to, that's what I would do, right? But I'm not talking to these people, you guys. They got fake beef with me, and I'm not even watching them bitches. It's on her page. The first line she did today, she was boohoo crying. Yes, y'all. Let me see. Yolanda say if he doesn't get some help ASAP, he will not make it in that school. You have to keep up a certain grade point to play football. Yes, you do. And I just found out that one of my high school friends has a daughter pitching on the softball team at Baylor University. So I said, God always give me avenues because this lady is a very close friend of mine. So I'm going to listen. She make me want to dig in just to expose her, right? She is paid to keep the attention off Bumpy Johnson face. You keep falling for it. Sabrina, I ain't falling for shit. This was a choice of mine. This was just a choice. I'm not falling for shit. Let me see. Juicy Fruit say, old lady going back and forth with a 26-year-old lady, just sad and petty. It is. It is. And there's something wrong with her. I said, I look at that bitch demeanor, and there's something wrong with that bitch. You don't just develop and look the way you looking for no reason. Like, that's a scary sight. Like, leave that old misbuilt, delusional witch bitch the fuck alone, Buddha. Nessa say, Barnyard Betty ain't gonna give that boy no help. That bitch is lazy. Lazy. She is lazy. Ann said, BYB, stop gaslighting for YouTube and go get in your son some help. Y'all need. Say it again. They all need help. Toy say, Ross, sick of it. I get sick of it. Amen. It's already done, Ross. Thank you, Vanessa. Drop them black cards. All right, baby. Frankie may say, I can't tell. She said million times, stop telling her what not to react to. I sure did, because this was a choice. She should never be able to piss you off. Different class of women. You stop talking for a reason, right? Lessons being different type of women. She's know nothing about your kids. Let me ping you, Sabrina. I made a choice. When this bitch get on here and call my grandbaby a bitch, a little girl that I still cradle in my arms, those are fighting words, right? So it's a good thing that I'm just on here breaking this bitch whole life down in a conversation, because your mind really get triggered, you guys. It get triggered on some real, real low shit, right? So just allow me to vent. Rachel Johnson say, I don't care how many times she come on here screaming and lying about your life. The reality is, when she logs off, she got to go back in that effed up life and her effed up living condition. Let me ping you, Rachel. And that always makes me know better, and it makes me feel better, right? Because that's the truth. Rachel, that's the motherfucking truth. She can come on here and try to convince all this shit. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting in my beautiful, clean home, and she's still stuck in that piss poor house that she got to live in, because her priorities are all fucked up. All fucked up. She wouldn't have been on hush mode, or she would have been on hush mode. Person doll, she would have shut the fuck up. She sure wouldn't call my grandbaby a bunch of bitches in my face. Myron had a brand new motherfucking car. My son was so happy to come stand in the paint with his mama. My girls pull up because guess what? My babies are extremely proud of me. We seen Bryson covering his face. Covering his face. He was like, damn, he don't want no ties to this bitch. I keep telling y'all. Bryson is gonna be that kid that hoe is not gonna get his address when he moves. It ain't nothing about no anxiety of being his first year in college. That's not the case. He's so happy to be the fuck away from her. His thing is, I don't think he really wanted football. I think Bobby wanted football more than he wanted it, but Bobby didn't make the cut. It's over for Bobby. It's over for him, right? Let me see. Abundant Bless say, Roz, she already knew that you were a force to be reckoned with, but the hate comes when you prove that no matter the battle, you're coming out on top. Blessings on your journey. Thank you, baby. Because that's what I'm saying. It's like the audacity. Bitch, you think you are even in position to win against me? Bitch, you not even, this hoe ain't even running in the same race that I'm in. Bitch, you ain't made it to the level that I'm on. Like, bitch, you ain't there. You're losing. You're losing because you don't even qualify to walk in the footsteps that I've already walked, ho. You're losing. Your kids are ashamed of you. Shit. Raj, them saints. I know they listen and fuck them hoes. I don't know. Living with the Smith say, I don't know why we expect so much from BYB. She is the same lady that met Bumpy Johnson one day and was at her house for the entire month during the pandemic. Say it again. Kids walking around stinking. You think, listen, stinky kids. And Tree said that, right? Tree said those kids stunk. They was in her house like they were so cozy. I have never been able to take my children, not even to my aunt's house, where I am embraced with open arms. Where my aunties, y'all see my auntie backyard, well, one of them. And today's my Uncle Kerry birthday. Happy birthday, man, because he's a Raw Squad, y'all. He listening. Happy birthday, Uncle Kerry. But listen, my auntie's house is gorgeous, immaculate, beautified, a beautiful manicured lawns. Beautiful, right? Even though my aunties embrace me and everybody that I know, all my family, they all have guest rooms in their homes. Although we were welcomed with open arms, my oldest daughter had a real problem about staying at family's house. I don't care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning and the party is over. If my Janae Chiffon Matisse Crenshaw is with me, Mama, can we go home? Mama, I don't want to stay tonight. I'm like, baby, I can stay tonight. I had some little wine. I'll drive. Her kids were so comfortable staying in Tree's disgusting environment that you know that theirs were not far off the map, right? We know that this girl has lived a piss poor life all of her kids' life, and she can get on here and scream and yell till she blue in the face. But the proof is in the motherfucking pudding, you guys. It's already a proven fact. Let me see. If Tree say you're stank, you got a problem. Say it again because she's stinking. So if she think you stink and your stink is stronger than her stink, then we got a whole motherfucking contrafuck, right? It's a whole big old problem. Let me see, Bert. Let me see, Musty and Fishy. The house summer fragrance, girl. The summer fragrance is hideous, hideous. I want to know that girl off of YouTube that went over to the barbecue. Can I interview you? Let me see. Say less, Trolley. Okay. Get on, hater. Tell them, sis. Tell them, Danielle. Let me see. They post a picture of the house in your community post tab. The one that recently posted in the Sister Circle. Okay. They say you ain't got to ask her twice. I'll be 38 hot too, Rosie and Lawanda. Calling my Kai Pie, my cotton candy, a B word. Girl, we don't do that in real life. That is a babe. Look, all my grandbabies are on pedestals with me. I was just telling Shalonda on the phone today. I had set it up where my grandbabies is gonna come up this weekend to ride bikes, but it's getting kind of cold outside. So I said I may, put it off to next weekend after because I want to get them outside because they haven't had the opportunity to ride their new bikes yet, right? So I wanted to get them up here to do that. And but I don't want to have them in the house feeding them a bunch of junk because I'm that grandma. We'll start baking cakes and making fresh ice cream, right? I want to get out and get active with them, right? So I think I'm going to put it off depending on how the weather looks tomorrow because all of a sudden it just got cold, you guys. Denise, go tell them Jeans, Bumpy, and the rest of them to grow up yourself. Tell them again because I'm a grown ass woman. And this is why I move how the fuck I want to move. Dina Tay say Bryson knows she only bought that car because his past was found out. He was not happy. She ignored his cry to buy a car to prove something to YouTube. Let me ping you. And when it comes to your kids, I don't give a damn. Ain't nothing about proving nothing to YouTube. It will be strictly and only about what my child has to go through, and that will be kept in confidence, right? This whole one, I put him on front and center. The main thing that this man despises, the main thing that he hates, and she's ruining his career because not only is he struggling with his lessons, but he's getting complaints at the school about his mother's her actions online, right? Those letters are rolling in constantly. If you guys go on, what is that app called? Twitter, they have whole complaints about Sharita. Whole petitions they're writing to Baylor about Sharita. You don't think that that's affected him? Because even if he had the opportunity, she's going to be the brick wall that comes in between that progress because this is what she chooses to do because this hoe never pulled up with any content. She pulled up to cause what she's causing. Oh, I could beg for money. Oh, I could get people to believe my lies. I don't never have to show anything. Okay, this works. This works for me. And she's running off with it. And then that old ugly, decrepit SSI, SSA recipient ass, old ass man that she's over there with, that big, fat, obese, diabetic looking ass nigga she's with. He's all for it because it's money in his pocket, apparently. She gave him all the motherfucking kudos to patches for the car when we all know in our right minds, bitch, you did that for your son and it's okay. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, why build up something that don't fucking exist? Because you a fucking natural born liar. Everything roll out your tongue is a motherfucking lie. That's why. That's why that was real easy to do for her. Yeah, block Denise. If I see Denise, we gonna get rid of that hoe. Delete Denise Thomas. I got y'all. That's her people. I said I was gonna get out of Chase Way, and I am. And Chase, I'm gonna be in your bushes while I continue to clean my shower heads because I like to soak my shower heads in bleach. Something that hoe don't know nothing about. Bridget say, Roswell, California has a bad storm coming in tonight, and it's going to rain for 7 straight days. Get your candles and flashlights, whatever lights you have. It's going to be a bad winter storm. Be careful. Yes, somebody else told me that, Miss Bridget, and that's why I called my grandson and told him that I'm gonna kind of push off this weekend because I want to get my grandbabies and I want to get them outside. It's very important to me to get my and get myself outside, right? So even if they still want to come, I'll let them. But I got to plan weekends where I could get my grandbabies, all of them, except my oldest, of course, because she's too far. And let's do some outdoor activities. And I want to show you guys these beautiful parks. And I was telling Shalonda about the outside clubs and all the boutiques. I still have not shown you guys the beauty of Brentwood. It's very beautiful. Exactly, Day Day. Denise Willis say, me and Nana have so many similarities. I'm a loner. I have a funny attitude and I don't like staying the night at other people's house. I swear I will drive hours after a party to go home. Yes, Denise. And I know my daughter. So if I really want to cuddle with one of my aunties and just stay home, I'm not taking my Janae with me unless she takes her own car, you guys. Because sometimes, my aunties give me the love that from my mother, from my grandmother. They really love on me, right? Being that I'm the only child, I have all these aunties that act like mothers. I have my uncles that act like big brothers. They just really surround me with a great deal of love. And sometimes I want to just be at my auntie's house because they will cook for me. They roll out the red carpet for me, and they really give me that love from my mother because my mother's not here no more, you guys. I have a beautiful family of women and men and cousins, and they really love and love me. So sometimes I need to feel that motherly love, and I will go stay with one of my aunties, right? Because all four of them give me that same amount of support, you guys. I'm so blessed. Like when I tell you guys, I'm so blessed to have them. Lawanda say at Gina, one content a day, major facts. Yes. Talking up with Angela say you can buy a cheap lemon car that the body looks immaculate, but a clunk out months later, still with a with a malbalance. Yeah, let me tell you this, because I didn't talk it up with Angela. I see what you said. That's exactly what she did. Everybody go look at Bryson's car. I see transmission issues coming soon. And you're paying a car note. Like, it doesn't make sense to live in such yucky conditions, and that's your priority because you're trying to put a band-aid on a little boy that was close to the ledge of unaliving himself, and he made it very clear. But although she took it down, we all have the screenshot. It exists, right? Maz, get Hennington. Okay, we got to get them out of here. Let me come down. Them slimy motherfuckers always trying to slip through the cracks. Yes, they are, baby. Do you have a wrench? Because I think my moderators, they're probably asleep. This was kind of off tilter. I wasn't coming live today. Hello, Ross Squad, Day Day, Nana, Chase, Don't Sisters, Mel, and to all my beautiful people. Love you. Love you too, Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth Glenn. That's a new name. Roz, hello. They need to stop. They digging. Where'd they go, baby? They dig a hole for themselves. Yes, Tracy, they are. And I keep trying to get out of God's way. I'm going to get out of God's way, but I get real offended, you guys, and affected when I hear somebody coming at my grandbabies. My oldest granddaughter, Kylie, that is like, she don't speak like that. She's not spoken to like that. She's not on here. But it's just the fact that a raggedy bitch think that she's able to come at my little princess that way. It's almost fighting words, you guys. It gets real many in my mind when I hear this bitch continue to play with me, right? About my children. Day and got them out there. Okay, your moms are here. Okay, Miss Kiji, because I'm not seeing a lot of people, you guys, because I came in and I was running a marathon. Please pray for Bryson. His mom has no compassion. Yeah. We can definitely pray for him because she cheated those kids, all because she couldn't live in a school district that was suitable for getting those kids prepared for college. Because we know you don't get to college and prepare for college. You go through middle school and high school preparing, doing your A through G, doing your, having an A period where you're going to school at 7 o'clock in the morning, like AP courses. You get prepared before you get there. See, she just threw him in there because the curriculum levels was low at Franklin High, right? I'm here, Roz. I got you. Hey, Virgo 73. Roz, just don't listen because she is trying to piss you off. Yes, it is. And I only went to listen for a response because I know Majane video whooped her ass. See, my intelligent daughter pulled up and spanked that ass with nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. And I'm going to clap for my daughters each and every time they get on here and whoop her ass the way that they do with just their intellect, right? Those kids, I raised those kids. She can never, her daughter cannot put together an intellectual conversation to have with us. She be, whatever. She can't do it. She can't do it. I did that. I made sure my babies were prepared for whatever type of situation they in, whether it's professional, whether it's leisure, whether it's with they people, they partners. Yeah, they wear a million hats. Got my babies all together. Yeah, from all angles, right? Something this hoe don't know about. And this is why her kids walk with their head hung low, with their tail tucked between their legs, very insecure. That's all they know. That's all they know. Yeah, prayers for her son. Let me see. Glam whooped it nice this morning. I gotta go back to Glam, honey. I was on Glam community post. And I listen, y'all. Me and Glam had a little misunderstanding because they had convinced Glam that about the thing. So Glam had asked for a refund. I was frustrated. I was slick at the lips, but it's nothing we can't get through because I believe that she's a stand up, honest person too, right? So I'll be over there showing support. I do because I have a forgiving heart. I don't hold on to things. It's another person on here. She ain't really did a lot. Like, I don't want enemies, you guys. I prefer making friendships. I prefer having connections with other content creators in good light, right? So I'm not looking. If you want to funk with me, I don't want to funk with these people. I don't even want to argue with these people. They just want to argue with me because it brings them a couple of dollars, you guys. But I don't know them enough to dislike them. And just like I said, my character won't even allow me to go solo. So it's just not even going to be a fair fight. I'm like, can you pull up and say it in my face or shut the fuck up? But at this point, Barnyard Betty is getting the most money she ever got. And she's getting it because I'm a hot topic, right? The Raw Squad, the Doe Sisters, we really popping in real life. So when anybody talk about us, they're going to get a couple more views than what they normally would get if they just talked about themselves, right? See, that's a proven fact. This is what we're seeing, you guys. So I didn't calm down. Thank you guys for allowing me to vent because I was going to vent tonight and I was ready to. I was at that point where you get to that point where you just want to go there with a person, damn near get a fight, like, bitch, where you want to meet up at. But see, I don't got time for this raggedy ass bitch, but we going to sit back and watch because it's going to be a lot to watch because everything that she's lying about is going to come to pass. I pray that Bryson does exactly what he needs to do. I pray that they get him the help that he needs. And I don't want to pray on his downfall, but if anything is going to be beneficial to this raggedy ass mother, she's going to hold him up. She's going to hold him up. I know that when my daughter became an attorney and being an attorney right now, I may say, hey, yeah, one day my daughter will buy a big family home. This is because that's the conversation my daughter brought to me. Am I sitting back twiddling my thumbs, not saving my money, waiting on my daughter at her coattail? No, I'm not. Am I allowing any family members to sit here and think that they're going to pull something from my daughter? No, they're not. My daughter has her own family to take care of, right? But if she buy and greet me and treat me to a big, beautiful home one day, I will be over appreciative, right? But in the meantime, I'm going to stack my own money, make sure my credit is getting worked on every single day, because if she never do, I bet you I will, right? But this hoe is putting all her cards on the table, smoking dope, gambling up all her money and giving it to Patches. And I don't know what his bad habits are, because neither one of them motherfuckers together look like they have accomplished shit. They have failed their whole life, right? But I want to come on here and state those facts. If this bitch don't show us Kylia living in a suitable, clean condition, and you know that she's aware of her body and she takes good care of herself, because I don't think she do. If she doesn't show a report card, if she never shows her house, we can't believe her. If we can't, and she says she went to school to do hair, will make it make sense that you always walking around with a bonnet. Like a hairdresser, the last thing you gonna do is walk around and not take care of your own, right? And now you bald headed as fuck. Like none of what she says make any sense, you guys. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Those are the facts. So I came in and I kind of got in the way. It's been an hour. I'm going to get out of Chase Way and go tune into her video, because I know she was just coming live. And I'm like, damn, I got to do this. I got to get there, because I was mad, y'all. But I feel better. Thank you, Ross Squad. Thank you again. Let me see. Thank you again, Virtual T, for the $100 super sticker. Miss Faye Kelly, baby. When I get up tomorrow and move my money over, I still have that blessing for you coming. So don't trip. I love you guys. Thank y'all for pulling up, allowing me to vent. And I'm not going to turn any manifestation onto this video, because I did way too much cussing. But I just want to let that hoe know this video will be here. Y'all can run it up. I love you, Rod Squad. And I will be here tomorrow. And we're going to have a members only live, because I owe that to you guys. So make sure you got your member badges. Davion, I'm going to call you, because I have your stuff for you to set up your stuff on Google. Came in the mail. Great job, Ross. Thank you, Lady D. I'll see you in Chase Chat. Yes, Riri. Let's all go. All 886 people. Let's go see what cutting it up with Chase, or dishing out the local news with Chase is talking about. I love you guys. Thank y'all for allowing me to vent, because it made me feel a lot better. I love you, Rod Squad. Those sisters, love you with all my heart. I will see you guys tomorrow for our members only live. Thank you, baby. Good night, y'all.